"Sir, my mommy's crying in the bathroom." The hell angel removed his helmet and did the unthinkable. The night cracked open with sirens, rain, and a small voice that cut through the chaos like a blade to the heart. Under flickering streetlights and the growl of engines, fear clung to the air, heavy and wet when a child stood trembling beside a gas station bathroom, eyes wide with something far older than their years. Everyone else saw danger rolling in on a black motorcycle, leather and scars and fire stitched into a man known on these streets as the Hell Angel. But what no one expected was that this would be the night everything changed, because the child's quiet truth would reach a place no bullet, no prison, no past had ever touched. Before the story goes any further, pause for a breath and let this moment settle. If you believe in kindness surviving even the darkest places, if you believe people can change and compassion can come from the most unexpected hands, take a second to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel so stories like this keep finding their way to hearts that need them. The Hell Angel had earned his name honestly. Years of violence had etched themselves into his posture, into the way people stepped back when he arrived, into the silence that followed him like a shadow. He rode alone, not because he lacked brothers, but because solitude felt safer than memories. The helmet hid his face and, more importantly, hid the man he used to be before the world taught him how cruel it could be. On this night he stopped only because his tank was low and the storm was unforgiving. He did not plan to notice the child. He did not plan to hear anything except the rain. But pain has a way of announcing itself even in whispers. The child stood barefoot on the cold concrete, clutching a worn backpack, shaking not from the rain but from helplessness. Inside the bathroom, a woman cried the kind of cries that come from being completely emptied out by life. The Hell Angel felt it then, an ache he thought had died long ago. The ache of remembering his own mother crying behind closed doors while he learned too early how to be strong by being hard. He tried to ignore it. He always ignored things like this. Getting involved only led to trouble, and trouble had been his entire life. But the child did not run away like others did. The child looked straight at him, not with fear, but with hope. And that was far more dangerous. That look demanded something. It demanded humanity. The Hell Angel removed his helmet slowly, as if taking it off might expose something fragile underneath. Rain soaked his hair, washed grime down his face, revealed scars that told stories no one ever asked to hear. The world seemed to pause. In that moment, he was no longer a legend or a threat. He was just a man standing at the edge of someone else's breaking point. Inside the bathroom was a woman cornered by life. Bills stacked higher than her strength. A job that barely kept the lights on. A past that had taught her to endure rather than dream. She had brought her child with her because there was nowhere else to go. She cried because she thought she had failed. She cried because she was tired of being brave. The Hell Angel did the unthinkable by kneeling down to the child's level, letting the rain soak his knees, letting the world see vulnerability where it expected violence. He listened. He listened not just to the words, but to the fear behind them, the kind of fear that grows when adults fall apart and children feel it's their job to be strong. That listening cracked something open inside him. He remembered nights sleeping in cars, days pretending hunger was normal, the promise he made to himself that no child near him would ever feel that alone if he could help it. He remembered the man who once helped his mother with nothing but a warm coat and a gentle presence, a man whose face he never forgot. Maybe this was how kindness traveled, passed from broken soul to broken soul until it found somewhere to rest. What followed was not dramatic in the way movies make it dramatic. There were no flashing lights, no applause, just small, human acts that felt enormous. The Hell Angel stood guard outside the bathroom, not as a threat but as protection. He made sure no one bothered them. He used what little cash he had to buy food, dry clothes, and time. Time to breathe. Time to calm down. Time to remember that the world had not completely turned its back on them. The woman emerged with swollen eyes and a face carved by shame and gratitude. She did not see a monster. She saw a stranger who chose mercy when cruelty would have been easier. And the hell angel, for the first time in years, felt useful in a way that did not involve pain. The storm eventually softened, the night grew quieter, the gas station lights hummed like a fragile promise. The hell angel did not fix everything, he did not erase their problems, but he helped them find a shelter number, waited until they were safe, and left behind more than money. He left behind dignity. As he rode away, something felt different, lighter. Not because his past was forgiven, but because his future suddenly seemed possible. Redemption did not arrive like thunder. It arrived like rain easing into a gentle mist, like a child believing again, like a woman standing a little taller. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Word spread, not about a feared biker, but about a man who helped quietly, who showed up when others looked away. The hell angel started removing his helmet more often. People started seeing his eyes instead of his scars. And somewhere along the road, the name that once inspired fear became a symbol of unexpected grace. Just before the ending, take a moment and comment below what part of this story stayed with you the most, because your words might be the ones that help someone else feel less alone. Near the end of this story, there is a simple truth worth holding on to. Sometimes the angels come dressed like demons. Sometimes the people we are taught to fear are the ones who know pain well enough to recognize it in others. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you that compassion can still exist in a hardened world, please engage with this video, like it, share it, and let it reach someone who needs to believe in second chances. The hell angel never stopped riding, but he no longer rode away from his humanity. And the child never forgot the night someone terrifying chose to be kind. In a world that expects the worst, that choice changed everything.